which is abstraction. So abstraction means hiding the internal logic and showing functionality to the users. And we have seen one more, hiding the data, that is encapsulation. But this one is you're hiding the logic. So, and giving the functionality to the users. So that's the difference between encapsulation and abstraction. But in the abstraction also, you will get inheritance, method overriding concepts will come automatically. Because, so I'll show you one by one, okay? So let's understand first, what is abstraction? Abstract means it's not visible to you completely, so not revealed to you. So just given only functionality to the users. And that is called abstraction. Like you can say a phone call or ATM center, how it works, or anything, your mobile, how it works, laptop, how it works. We are not bothered about the logic, but you just see whether the functionality is working or not. So we are not bothered about internal code. That is called abstraction. So basically this abstraction is everything is abstracted and then given to end users to use the application or whatever the device or anything, the product or whatever it can be. Okay. And so abstraction can be achieved in two ways. One is using abstract class and second one using interface. So this is the very important. So you can achieve abstraction with interface or with abstract class. So any one you can use it. And an abstract class is a class which has an abstract keyword. So class is declared with abstract keyword, that is called abstract class. And also we have seen yesterday final class, and we are seeing now abstract class. So abstract class, so you have to declare, if you want to say abstract class, you want to declare with abstract keyword. And also the abstract class may or may not have abstract methods. Abstract classes cannot be instantiated. Why you cannot instantiate means because they are undefined. Some methods are undefined in this abstract class. Some methods are defined. Defined means the methods which are having a logic, body. They have body. That is called defined methods. The methods which doesn't have a body, that is called abstract method. So a method that is just declared without any implementation, without any bracket, curly brackets. So without body, that means a body, without body. That is called abstract methods. Abstract void method name. So abstract, this is the syntax, abstract void method name. These are all non-static methods. So in the abstraction, you will mostly create a non-static methods. So non-static methods you will create, and those are abstract methods means in the methods line, you have abstract keyword, return type, method name, with parameters or without parameters. See that I have created a with void, without parameters, and with parameter also. I have created a method without void and with parameters or without parameters. It's up to you how you want to create. So this is the example, abstract void move to. So delta x and delta y. So this is the one method we created. So this is the abstract method. See, this doesn't have a body, just a declaration. This is called declaration, and then semicolon. That is the abstract method you will declare in the abstract class. And if a class includes abstract methods, then that class itself must be declared abstract. If a class includes abstract methods, then you have to include abstract keyword in the class line also. So you have to declare class also. So abstract. So the syntax of abstract class is access modifier, abstract, class, class name. So this is the syntax of abstract class, how we will create. So even access modifier, final, class name we created yesterday. And today we are creating access modifier, abstract, class name. So this is how you can create a abstract class. And abstract class inside you can declare any kind of variables and abstract methods, concrete methods. Don't confuse. Concrete methods is nothing but a defined methods. Implementation will be there. So that's the difference between normal classes and this class. Are you getting? So normal classes doesn't have abstract methods. It has only variables, constructors, methods. All methods you will define them, right? But abstract class inside, you have again all kind of variables. But abstract methods you can declare. Concrete methods you can define. Concrete methods means that are defined. Those methods are defined. And constructors also you can define. And here is the example, public abstract class, graphic object. So declare some fields, declare non-abstract methods, abstract void draw. So this is the how you can create an abstract class, and you will declare the variables, concrete methods, abstract methods. So then how you will implement, where you will implement? You are not giving implementation, right, for these methods, abstract methods. If there is no implementation, you cannot use that. So you have to give the implementation. Where you will give implementation? You subclass this abstract class. So when an abstract class is subclassed, the subclass usually provides the implementation for all of the abstract methods in its parent class. Parent class means this abstract class. So abstract classes are similar to interface only, but not same, because the interface is different and abstract class is different. And we cannot instantiate abstract classes because there is no logic for this. If you instantiate, you will call, right, these methods. Without definition, you cannot use them. So that's why you cannot instantiate these classes, abstract classes. If anybody asks you what are the abstract classes, yes, you can give answer. So some of the abstract classes in Java is abstract map, which is part of collections framework. Its subclasses are hash map, tree map, and concurrent hash map. Share many methods in, okay? So between get, put, is empty, contains key, contains value, that abstract defines, abstract map defines. And like that, you have even hash map also. So hash, abstract set also, one more. And reader and writer classes also. Those are also abstract classes. So when you can go for these abstract classes? So consider when you use abstract classes is, these are points, few points. You want to share code among several closely related classes. Then you can consider abstract classes. You expect that classes that extend your abstract classes have many common methods or fields. then you can go for this abstract classes. So you want to declare a non-static or non-final fields. So this will enable you to define the methods. You can access them later, and you can modify the state of that object also. So that's a few points where you can use abstract classes. So simply we need to say if a class is declared with abstract keyword, then that class is called abstract class. And then a abstract class can contain abstract methods, concrete methods, variables, and constructors. So these are the few things will be there in the abstract class. So abstract class, you need to extend to some other class to implement these abstract methods. That means you are overriding these methods in the child classes. That means method overriding is coming, inheritance also coming, and also abstract class. See, the three OOPS concepts are involved in this abstract class and interface. So please understand those points, very, very important. Let's go quickly and we'll see this abstract class. How to create abstract class? Simply you can create a class, check this checkbox, then give the name. That's it. So this is how you can create. Take the main method if you want. This is how you can create an abstract class. And then, so I can just write some code here. Okay. So what are the methods I have written? I'll just show you this. Here is the one. Non-static variable I declared and assigned a value. Static final variable I declared and assigned a value. And one constructor I declared. Then abstract method. Two abstract methods we created. Two abstract methods we have created. So abstract void run, abstract string, send message, string str. And concrete methods. So these are the concrete methods. That means you are giving a definition. Basically with a for loop, I am writing, so A to Z I am printing. So if you haven't done this code, I'm just doing this. And then print ASCII codes using for loop. So this is the ASCII codes for the same, this one, I'm putting integer. So this is the one program. So did we do one coding, print numbers without using, print 1 to 100 without using numbers? Did we do that coding?
No, Ramesh, without numbers, right?
Yeah, without numbers. So we haven't done, right?
Yeah.
So can you try that? So I'll just give some hint. Can you try? And if not, you can come back tomorrow. I'll discuss. So what do you need to do? See this. So what is the ASCII code of A? Small a. Not remembered? So ASCII code of small a is
65, sir. 65.
No. Capital A is 65. Small a is 97. Okay. B is 98. C is 99. D is 100. So that means in your condition, you have to give this one. D you have to give here. But in the, so you have to declare integer only. Okay, integer. So integer you have to give. So you write A by A. 2 times you do. and then you do a D here, and that's it. So you are done. Then print the I value. 1 to 100 it will print. So you are not using anywhere numbers, right? That's the one. See here, that is a program you write. Write a program to print 1 to 100 without using numbers, using for. So just note down that program and write and send it to me. Okay. So see, static methods you can call here, but you cannot create object for the class. So if you try to create object, what is the issue? See that. So what is the issue it is throwing?
Cannot instantiate the type.
What is mean by cannot instantiate? What is mean by cannot instantiate?
Cannot create objects.
Cannot create objects. I already mentioned several times this point. Cannot instantiate. Instantiation means creating object. Now cannot instantiate means cannot create object. So these points you need to remember, these words, very important. So that's why any abstract class can't be instantiated. Any abstract class can't be instantiated. So that's why you cannot create object for the abstract classes. You can call the static stuff in the main method, but you cannot call non-static stuff. And also these are undefined methods. Undefined methods. Undefined methods means you are not defining them. Just declared.
This means we cannot even have non-static methods, is it? Or we can
create a
extend this
non-static
class.
method. This is the non-static method, right?
Oh, okay. We can call it when we extend this, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can call this when you extend to in the child classes. Same class you don't need, right? You want to share this code to with others, then
Yeah,
you use these abstract classes.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So you want to give, for example, different people want to develop different logic for this method. That is possible. With a normal class, that is not possible, right?
Yeah.
So people know, so others, please get this. Why you need abstract class? Suppose I want to develop my own logic for this run. You want to develop your own logic for this method. So each person want to develop their own logic. You just extend this class and automatically you can implement this logic for that. And you are overriding this. You override your logic, you write in your own class. Then that class logic you will get, right? That's what we discussed yesterday. Method overriding. Method overriding means that's what we discussed. So again, overriding comes into picture. So that normal classes, you cannot give this feature. This feature will be given only by abstraction. That to abstract class and interface. And so let me implement abstract. So I'll just create it. Normal class I'm creating. Just a normal class I'm creating. And the normal class, see that. Public class implement abstract extends abstract demo. So is this a inheritance or not?
Yes.
Is this inheritance or not? So
Yes,
that means inheritance is coming. And at the same time, you are overriding the methods. See, run method is here. See, run method is an abstract method. Send message is another abstract method. I implemented here with the override. That means you are overriding and giving your own logic in this class. So this is the abstraction and also method overriding. And while calling, you can create a object for child class. So this is the child class. And this is the parent class. You create the object for child class. And that pointing to parent class reference variable. The child class object is pointing to reference variable of parent class. This is the parent class. So now with this object, you can call parent class methods overridden methods. So you're calling parent class overridden methods. And also,
Is it not possible to create without the runtime polymorphism? Like as
you
in,
can do
you
that.
can do, right? Yeah.
You can do that.
Okay.
You can
So
do that.
in that case, we don't need to override, right? We
Yeah.
don't need, I mean, method
Yeah.
overriding also doesn't need. We can
Yeah.
just write the implementation.
Exactly.
Okay.
So overriding means basically it will override with others also, right? So this method, whatever is there in the parent class, that won't consider. Only this will be considered for you. Always this logic will be considered when you create object for child class, where you are overriding. So parent class, whatever logic is there for this method, that won't be considered when you call this. See, I'm calling here, right? Now I'll get always this child class logic. I won't get a parent class logic. That's a method overriding means. You're giving a specific logic for this method in your class. That's the method overriding and along with abstract class. Okay. So any questions? See, I called the non-static methods also. This is coming from this class. This method we haven't developed here. You can see we developed only run and to send message. We call run, but this one is coming from parent class, and this variable is coming from parent class. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
just wondering if you could just show like as in just in the line number 6, if you could change it to child class object and remove the @ override, it should work, right?
Yeah, it will work, but it will work without override. But you're overriding the methods, right? Mandatorily you have to override abstract class.
Yeah, but I mean, just having the implementation is sufficient, or I use this
Override
before.
keyword. Oh, you mean override keyword is
Yeah,
not
override
required.
keyword,
Not required. Not
right?
required.
Okay.
It
yeah,
will
yeah.
automatically understands.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
understands
I
your
get it.
overriding here. It understands automatically.
Mhm. Okay.
Particularly
So,
not required. But people by seeing that easily catch that. Oh, yeah, this is
it is
overriding.
overdone. Yeah. I get it. So, in the line number 6, instead of using abstract demo in the left side, we can even have the implement abstract. This will still work.
Yeah, still works.
Okay.
With a child class object reference can call both class methods.
Yeah. Any specific reason, any specific difference between using like this and using the
So sometimes you want only some methods, you don't want to call child class
child
methods.
class methods?
If
Okay.
you want to call only overridden methods and parent class methods, then you will go for runtime polymorphism.
Okay. Got it.
So such cases that will help you. But this one you can call child class and parent class methods both.
Yeah. Got it. So
So-
here, the abstract demo can be extended to some other class also, and
yeah.
there also we can give the methods and implementation. Abstract method.
Exactly. There also you can implement these abstract demo class methods.
Yeah, like as in if at all we fail to create the abstract method definition here, it will throw error, right? I mean,
Yes.
okay.
But if you give body, it won't give
this-
anything. But you have to create at least empty body must be there.
empty body is a must.
Body means it is, you're developing something, you're defining something.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, if no questions, let's move on to the next topic, interface. So what is interface? So this is the very, very special topic. If you don't understand and practice this interface, you have to ignore many topics in the coming classes. So please focus on this interface topic. Collections is completely depends on this one. Selenium is completely depends on this topic. And a lot of other interfaces also there. So read this by heart, each and every word, line by line and word by word, until you understand. Several times you read this interface concept. So very, very highly important topic, this one. And practice, dummy methods you create, a dummy interface you create, and try to implement them different classes. That I'm going to show you. Same you practice. There is nothing creating a dummy interfaces and dummy methods, dummy abstract methods. Try to implement them in your own classes, and that will give you more confidence to you. If you're not doing that, you're going to face a lot of problems. Okay, so what is interface? Interface is another concept to achieve the abstraction. Interface is a blueprint or template, same as a class, but class is different and interface is different. Both are two different entities. So interface is going to have constants, abstract methods, static, default methods, and also private methods till Java 9. So before Java 8, you have only abstract methods and constants. An interface can have either completely constants or constants plus abstract methods, or only abstract methods, mix of them, okay, or any one of them acceptable in the interface. So you know abstract methods means completely without body. Everything is abstracted in the interface. That means there is no logic, no writing in the interface before Java 8. In Java 8 only they added default methods, static methods. In Java 9 they added private methods. And keep on adding, they're adding so much changes into interface concept. So we can have in the interface only constants. Constants means how you will define constants. How will you define constants?
With final keyword.
With final keyword. So public, by default, all constants are public only. And abstract methods also public by default. So constants declaration is always public, static, final. These three keywords by default it will be there. Even if you don't declare also, it will add automatically to your constant. And for abstract methods by default, public abstract it will add to the abstract methods by default. Even if you don't add also. Explicitly if you don't add also, these two keywords will add to the abstract methods. Every method is public by default. That is the interface. So can we use a protected keyword for the abstract methods? No. By default, everything is public only. And interface has only abstract methods. That means no implementation, just a declaration of the method. And then you can implement these interface abstract methods in some other class. That means class is taking a responsibility to implement all the interface methods. Interface doesn't have a logic for the methods, but class will implement all the interface methods. Then what is the keyword you need to use between class and interface? Implements keyword. Implements keyword you will use. Class implements interface. That means class is implementing the interface methods. Implementing means what? Implementing means what? Implementing means what? Are you guys there? Do you know, or you don't know what is meant by implementing?
Defining, I guess.
That's what, right? Defining. You are defining the method in the class. Because an interface means no definition, no logic, no body. And in the class, you are writing the logic. You are implementing that method. You are defining that method in the class. That's a implementing means. So what are the advantages of interface? Why do you need this? To achieve 100% abstraction, you can use interface. But with the abstract class, you can achieve only partial abstraction. But with the interface, you can achieve 100% abstraction. That means 100% you can abstract. You don't need to show any logic in the interface. That is possible with the interface concept. And you will implement somewhere in any other classes. You can implement in multiple classes, same interface methods in your own way. That's what the same happened in the Selenium implementation, Selenium WebDriver implementation. Exactly, I'm showing you here, I'm giving here the replication of whatever the code I'm writing here, same implemented in the WebDriver case. That's why I'm telling this is a very, very crucial, this topic. And also interview point of view also, people will ask this question, what is the difference between abstract class and interface? One of the commonly asked interview question, that one. So that's why I'm telling focus more on this topic. And how to declare an interface. An interface key body is used to declare an interface. Interface body can contain abstract methods, default methods, static methods, and constants. So an abstract method within an interface is followed by a semicolon, but no braces. That's what we have seen just now. Default methods are defined with a default modifier and static methods with the static keyword. All abstract default static methods in the interface are implicitly public. So you can omit the public modifier if you don't want to write. Okay, so that's